Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris. I think I'm gonna try to go through this as fast as possible just because there's this definite feeling of a consistent cost of time that will be spent on this game. It feels like there's a time investment. That's the right phrase. To get everything done the way I'd like it to be done. Get all these collectibles. We're halfway through a area, and so we'll probably finish this relatively quickly.
There is a presence. The light we bring has disturbed something up ahead. We must tread carefully.
And see, I think I either have missed some things, or we are just... This is a much shorter tomb because of the fact that there was a battle arena before entering this tomb, and a puzzle needed to enter this tomb. So one of the challenges is kill a silvered skeleton with Apex Spitfire.
Well, what have we here?
I imagine that's Apex.
Look at the marks. Seth's influence has ensnared him.
What's this? This is a ball. I assume...
must be how Seth controls his minions.
So I need to hit these balls. Yeah, I got it. But how can I do that right now? Well, that won't work. And well, that would work. I guess what I need to do is roll this
The staff.
over here.
The light will destroy the marks of Seth.
Wait, are you saying this destroys the marks of Seth? I don't think so. And see, he's... So we want these shielded guys killed by the Spitfire of this guy. So I'm running around trying to see if that will happen. Okay. Now what do I do, by the way? Am I just straight up taking this guy on? That's what I thought. Thought there'd be something more to this. So now I see there's two more balls. And notice how this snake doesn't knock the balls with its attack out of positions. In fact, the game didn't even reset this one after I succeeded. And we've got our standard Nintendo ask do it 3 times to prove you understand the concept. Let's do something over here. There we go. see. I'm about to die. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna go get some help. See, this guy's fire. So, if the fire part is not what I'm supposed to be doing, then I don't know what I am supposed to be doing. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's getting hurt by anything. Okay, I need this one moved off now, so I can fire here. And hit it. So I'm not sure I got the challenge that I needed to get. It's nice to play a Lara Croft game and have her just fighting giant monster animals. You can get more bullets, but that's kind of it. So, defeat APEP in under 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Not accomplished. Complete the entire thing under 6 minutes, not accomplished. Kill a large shield skeleton with APEP's Spitfire. Not accomplished. Oh well, we're gonna have to just take our wins with our losses and move forward. Get another piece of Osiris. And now we can see the Deus Ex outfit on Lara Croft. This is like the Deus Ex outfit in Lara Croft Go. It's not super Adam Jensen-y, really, because it's still doing the kind of ridiculous hot pants thing. Like half of her outfits I'd like to see her just not in hot pants. I'm fine if she does it half the time. I'm fine if she, but I'd like to see the other half the time she wear actual pants. That's one of the few things I think the reboot series actually got right. I love the mirrored bionic shades from Adam Jensen, and the bionic arms are fine, but the shirt itself is not much. Let's move forward. And of course, if 4 people were playing right now, you would have seen the other 2 characters who seem to get increasingly less lines of dialogue based on importance. Because there's Isis is clearly the most important character, and then Carter is the second most after, well, Lara Croft is clearly the most important, but then Isis, then Carter, and then her son Horatio. I keep Hor? Is that maybe his name? I keep thinking it's something like that. I doubt there's any collectibles in this reward room. You can definitely get the feeling that this was designed to be a loading section, and maybe if you are playing with other people, that makes some sense. They have everybody run around, refill all of their elements as they are trying to have a loading section. I have a ridiculous amount of gems. Well, not a crazy amount. Just enough to buy one of these.
Oh, now That is lovely.
Uncommon
We
ring.
are going to figure out an equitable split for this, right, Croft?
The treasures of this place belong to Osiris, not to you. I won't have you mortals dividing up his wealth.
I'm sure he won't mind if we just borrow them for the time being.
There's a whole line of conversation there. So one new ring, which is defense, torch range, and magic, but weapon damage down, compared to some of these DLC things that don't have any negative things on them. And I think what I have to do is I have to exhaust everything until we start to see some duplicates happen. Let's see. One. Like 2 of everything is all you would ever need in this game. Alright, so that spent nearly 1,000, about 800 as far as items. Let's see how this works. Poison resistance, magic shield life. Let's see. Looking for duplicate speed, blast radius, fire resistance, bomb radius, Because there's 2 stats on these things, I guess it opens the door for more things. Yeah, I don't think I'll get enough gems over the course of 1 or 2 playthroughs to justify trying to collect everything. So instead I will hold on. We have ice projectiles. I think the amulets are the ones you're more likely to collect all of. So from now on, save up to the 1,000 point. I think that's the way to do it. Alright. Return to Osiris' shrine and banish the night. And as you can see, we're back out.
You hurry towards your deaths. Kepri serves me, and he will crush you in his jaws.
He can try.
Hurry! With this fragment, Osiris will be able to clear the path to the temple.
So we run back to the center. We can see there. See, it doesn't even look like the other characters have the Deus Ex outfit on.
What the hell?
Do not be alarmed. Osiris would never harm us. There is something he wishes us to see.
I sure hope you're right.
So one assumes they want me to go that way and then go down here.
Osiris had this clockwork built to model the heavens.
Set is wicked, but clever. With Kepri's powers, he corrupted the device to control the sun's light. This is how he has brought endless night to the land.
So you're telling me this thing can control the sun?
This thing controls much more than that.
So is this a puzzle or is this a simple just case of press a button and it will work? Seems like there needs to be some water. If I was to guess, that's what the 3 drops mean. Collect all these collectibles. And that's snow. So, and one assumes that this is fire. So let's just come down here and hit B, I guess.
Do you see, Set? There is no evil you can do that we cannot make right.
Is it wise to taunt an undead god?
Don't be a coward.
So it feels like we're gonna come back to this later. But now is the time to go fight another boss. Seems like there's kind of double the number of bosses than there are tombs, which is probably too many bosses if that's
We
the
can
way
reach
it
the
is.
temple. Osiris has cleared the way.
Set will not be pleased.
Then we must crush the old beetle before his master can stop us.
Croft, are you sure we're up to killing a god?
You have gods on your side too, Mr. Bell.
Nothing in the community chest. And apparently if you try to use the community chest, it will tell you no thanks. Interesting. So it wants us to go to the Pyramid of Osiris, and it seems like there really might not be that much to this game. But I don't know where we go here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of Osiris that feel like they are going to have to be mentioned or dealt with. At the moment, though, I suppose it's best to attempt to collect everything we can. Six more. 4 more of those to collect. It's nice to have the sun out. Having 4 different environments. Let's see, yeah, this is clearly some kind of puzzle that is going to require changing the seasons. This does feel a lot like
I am
Diablo.
coming for my throne. I bring you a new gift, the Stone of Hellfire.
This guy is hitting hard. There we go. I guess the thing that would stop this game from being something like Diablo, though, is just the amount of money you'd have to invest into it to make more levels and more enemies. There's been a lot of repetition. So, like,
That door with the mark of Kepler.
not
Osiris
a
has
lot of
opened it for us.
variety in the areas either. This is all Egyptian based, and
All right, Carter.
you know, I've
It's
had
time
an
you faced a
itch to play an Egyptian-esque game. There's not as many as I would normally think. I didn't really need to walk out and do that, but whatever. So it's kind of nice that this is turned that way. Although, like season 1 or the first act of the game, if this was to be as big as a Diablo game, would have to would just be Egypt, and then you would move to other areas. And also it would have to have a lot more types of weapons, a lot more types of spells and actions, and there's just more content in every way is needed. Let's see. Can I really pull this off? Can I even swim? Seems like I can swim, but that's not. That's all I can do. Apparently, my grenades float in water. I feel like this, after a few seconds, should point the way to me. But I guess we're not gonna have a lot of trouble there. So we're gonna take on the Tomb of Capri.
It's been thousands of years since we last saw Capri. There is no telling what Set has done to him.
And I keep running away, or almost running away. This might just be a boss fight. And I guess I'm not supposed to hit that. Seems like I'm gonna jump on a flaming ball and then that's it. Or I'm gonna jump over there. I guess I can't make that. Let's see, dodge all falling meteors, dodge all the lava fissures on Capri's ball, defeat Capri in under 5 minutes.
It's been thousands of years since we last saw Capri. There is no telling what Set has done to him.
Oh my!
Capri, more monster than God now.
It's always interesting when you have
It amuses me to watch you
somebody
struggle.
called
If it did not, you would already be dead.
a god
Somehow I doubt
just
that
because it's
very
a
much.
giant version of a beast. Let's see. So I need to get to his weak underside. Hey, apparently I can drop the 2 explosives now. This is not gonna work. I need to do something like that. And then do something like that. After a certain point that
Let us take a little ride together.
Step lively!
See what has become of the noble Capri. He resisted, but I broke him. He is mine to command.
Set, you
More gems.
I look forward to seeing you try.
I do believe that screwed me up. I'm kind of questioning, like, how would you do this normally? Would you have your guns and just have to use your guns a lot? And this is another one of those instances where it doesn't feel like you would improve the experience at all by playing with other people. Seems like you can just get knocked off too.
Alright, we can do this.
Forgive us, great
Too much of this going on. Too much of this. I'll switch to another gun and we'll see how that works. There's a set amount of damage you can do per cycle.
Even if you defeat Kepri, I will raise him.
This is something that would be cool if you were zoomed in and you were kind of guaranteed not to fall
What is
off.
mine shall be mine until the sun goes dark.
Osiris will return. He will see you punished for your blasphemy.
And yeah, unless I get something that at some point gives you like a one-hit kill on these bosses, it's questionable if I could get all the challenges done. Health upgrade.
What have you done?
Exactly
And a
what
high
I
power
said.
shotgun.
This is only the beginning, Set. Osiris is coming, and he will judge you.
And it seems kind of funny that, like, I guess I'm just rolling. I'm just out now. Interesting.
That's a canopic jar.
One set of the organs of Osiris. They hold great power. We must return the jar to the shrine.
So we're getting some real Egyptian history here. So we didn't defeat dodge all the lava fissures, but we did dodge all the falling meteors. Okay. I rather question, like, if I could or how easy it would be to get all of those things. I also question how much of this really matters. Like,
Which one? Which one?
Let me give you a hand, Croft. I'd be happy to pick for you.
Your concern is appreciated, Carter, but I think I've got it under control.
They've made this a bit more of a play field. I have 500 right now, and ideally I want to spend 1,000 and only get the most expensive ones. I don't think that's going to happen. It would have happened had I not bought a bunch of the really inexpensive ones to see what that would do. I feel like even after a while, if I purchase all the 100s, I might increase my odds, or I might just start getting better quality dropped items out of the 100s. But I can't guarantee that that's the case. This is something where if I was following, say, a guide, there might very well say, actually you should just buy the 100s. And after you've gotten 20 commons, you'll start getting uncommons out of the 100 collectible. Let's see. So let's stick with that. Let's see. What do we get? Common amulet found. Common amulet found. Common ring found. Common amulet found. And I don't think I can do anything else. What was that? Or did that start playing when I was standing in that spot? I feel like I'm hearing sound effects that shouldn't be playing. Have I introduced a bug? Some form of instability?
So you think you have struck a great victory, and now you expect me to cry in anguish?
Set has unleashed Sobek, the crocodile god. We will have to contend with rains and far worse.
I feel like...
River's rising. That can't be good.
We must hurry, before there is nothing left of my father's kingdom.
Yeah, it feels like for $30 you should get the original version of this game too. Like the predecessor, Temple of Light. That seems a little unfair to spend that much money. So we've got this shotgun, and we could do a stronger, high-powered shotgun, and so I will do that. Was there any other weapons that were added? No. And as far as rings, lightning resistance, and it seems like we have a complete, like, either it just happens to line up perfectly, or that's all you can have. We also have poisonous projectiles and bomb reload plus, and treasure hunter, which I think treasure hunter probably is what I would want over, what was the other thing? Well, what did I have equipped before? Supply hunter. Yeah, like get that treasure. So we'll switch over to the Hitman Lore outfit, and when you're in the main area, there's challenges and upgrades all over the place still to do. But it also seems like some of these dots are getting added, like the Tomb of the Ferryman and the Oracle's Chamber. I don't believe were open before, so perhaps because it's raining, there's now places where I can swim, which that's certainly interesting. So far, so good on this game. It's not blowing me away with the story, but I'm happy it has some kind of story and some kind of characterization and interactions happening compared to Lara Croft Go. I feel like this is a much more video game compared to Lara Croft Go. That was a puzzle that probably you could play just using some cardboard tiles and a board game setup. And you know, a maze book. This has those gameplay mechanics, although in some of the main gameplay mechanics we're also having some trouble. There's no difficulty setting, and when you die you just kind of die and you reset, and if there isn't a checkpoint that you've hit before you die, you kind of have to start all over again. It feels like getting all these items is probably a really dumb idea, and it's not going to matter in the long run, but maybe it will. Getting all the upgrades don't feel like they're doing anything either. This feels sort of like a Borderlands type system where when you get an upgrade in your health, the enemies also get an upgrade in their health, and nothing ever really is affected by that. The main thing I'd like to see improved is speed. Can I get her to run faster, jump further, land on jumps easier? Can I get her to kill enemies faster by having more damage, thus speeding it up? All those are the things that I'd like to see get up to a breakneck pace, just like in Borderlands, frankly. Like, that game is fine, but it's a lot better the faster you go. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, friend me on Steam, gift me a game. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.